It is very much like you just basically have to show up and you golf, and that's it.
Yeah.
And everything is planned. Dinner's even like dinner is the same place every day, or breakfast. Sorry, you go in the hotel, you get breakfast, and then you head to the course around the same time. Then you play, drink a bunch, and then yeah, and then you finish, and then you got to decide what you want to do for dinner, and then you just do it all again.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll read it over more seriously with Jeff.
Cool.
Now that they're gone.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to be able to go.
Really?
I've just come to there's just too much going. I'm never home. And now we're planning a trip to Aruba in April, and I'm like, I'm not a millionaire.
Yeah. I mean, Rob did say maybe Gina would be extra incentive for Daryl to come.
No, not really. Sorry, Gina.
Wow.
No,
harsh.
No, I mean, there's nobody's. If Beyonce is going, I'll find the money.
Wow.
What the hell?
From Gina to Beyonce.
Gina, you're my coworker. Calm down.
Not even coworker. We're like interns together.
It's like we're volunteers.
Yeah, we're volunteers.
Nick's worse. Nick's paying to be
I'm
here.
paying to be a volunteer. Yeah, I pay others to help me volunteer and in this role. That's
right.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, we're grateful for it. So
yes,
we're all coasting on gratitude at this point.
I suppose so.
Coasting.
Yeah.
You want to just get into it, or I might leave this in because that was fun.
Was it?
It was fun. We're fun people.
Well,
what's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 9 of season 4 of Where's That Bar Card? I am one of your volunteers, Nick Dury. Alongside me are my co-volunteers.
I like intern. Hi, I'm Gina.
I am Daryl.
We were laughing just before we started recording because we were saying, well, we're colleagues, so let's be colleagues. And then we realized we downgraded where Gina thinks we're interns, Daryl thinks we're just volunteers, which is more accurate in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, volunteer interns, which was most of my start in broadcasting. So it's kind of like old hat for me at this point. Yeah,
we've been at this almost 2 years. That's good. And you've got 3 men in their late 40s, early 50s. That's good. Start of your broadcasting career, beginning of our podcasting career.
Yeah, it's a classic intern story. A 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
What's that movie?
The Intern.
Movie?
Yeah, The Intern.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie? About the old man who was an intern.
We are obviously.
It wasn't called Old Man Intern. Old Man Intern would have been.
I don't think so. I think it was called Old Man Intern Movie. starring that guy and the chick from The Thing.
You know, the guy from the Intern movie.
Somehow we're all laughing quite a bit, despite the fact that Mr. Monty Scott is not even here. Monty is on a plane right now out to Alberta, I believe. Is that right? Alberta, BC?
Wow.
Yeah, just is this a last-minute wedding he's going to attend?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he having a second wedding in Alberta? I don't.
Maybe this is his honeymoon. He's like, babe, you know where I want to go? Red Deer.
Lethbridge.
Yeah.
Oh God, Monty. Whatever happened to his dreams of going to Portugal for the honeymoon?
I don't know.
No, but we've got things to talk about. Daryl is currently in Kelowna. Yeah. He's in a hotel room in Kelowna, the same hotel I stayed when I was in Kelowna, and he played the same course.
Same room.
Could be the same room. I initialed on the ceiling, but I don't know why the ceiling.
Yeah, your black light.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what did you initial it with?
Sorry.
How long were you in this room?
It was a golf club, and Daryl played one of the courses I played in Kelowna today, which was exciting. So we've got
the Bear. Is that what it's called?
The Quail. Did you play the Bear or the Quail?
I played the Bear at Okanagan Golf Club. I bought a ball marker.
Oh,
can't see it, but
very nice.
That's $3 ever spent.
Nicholas course?
Yes, it's part of the Okanagan Golf Club. They have 2 courses. They have 2 18s, the Quail and the Bear. I believe it is designed by Jack Nicklaus. Yeah,
I think so.
Have you played out there, Gina?
No, not Kelowna. A lot of the southern interior of BC, but not Kelowna. No. One day.
Tough courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
tough courses. Yeah.
But you know what? It's like the trees, they're so open. You hit a ball in the woods, you're probably finding it.
You're probably finding it, and you may even have an out.
Yeah. I
It's
lost
not
2
dense
balls
like
all
here.
day, and one of them was in water.
Mm.
And one of them was just stupid. I was in rough, and I was like, about 180 to clear that water. 3 wood, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of it, surprisingly. Hit her pretty good though.
It's a pretty like deserty course, right? Is that or like
parts of it?
Parts
of it are like there's the back 9 that kind of goes into a bit of a valley, and that can be a little linksy. Like there's not a lot of, but the front 9, I think the majority of holes are tree lined, pretty heavily tree lined, I'd say.
It's tight but fair.
Tight but fair, but I found the greens really tough. So like a lot of the courses I played out in Kelowna or the north of Kelowna were tough getting to the green, and then the greens were relatively easy-ish, but I found the Bear and the Quail tough to get to the hole, and then really tough greens as well, like just lightning quick. So
because it's so dry, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Temperature out there, Daryl? Is it warm still?
I didn't know I'd have to do a weather report. There was a front coming in, and I don't know.
This is what you volunteered for, Daryl.
You know what? It was 10 degrees starting off, so I had a jacket, and then I took off the jacket maybe on the 10th hole.
Wow.
Yeah, it got a little erotic.
Jesus.
So it was t-shirt weather for the back 9. Guys, this is why we get the big listeners. Look, Gina, your whole life is golf fashion, so fuck off with the one moment.
Is this the moment? Okay.
It was such a nice moment taking my jacket off. It was like that intern movie.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a real
question. It was nice weather.
Okay, when it's like that weather, do you guys like vests?
I just got into vests my last Myrtle trip. So that was part of the swag we got last January, was a vest. And I've never owned one before. It's just a pullover vest, and I love it. It's incredible.
Yeah. It's kind of a whole other vibe because it like keeps your core warm. Yeah. But you got your arms free. It's nice.
It is very nice. Yeah. DP, opinions?
I just miss Monty so much right now.
Wow.
This is going to come as a surprise. I have no opinions about vests. I have literally, in 51 years of living, never worn a vest.
Really?
So I have not. I mean, a life jacket, does that count? That is the closest I've got to a vest.
It's vest adjacent, I suppose.
Yeah. Where do you think they got the idea?
This is 2 odd facts about you, Daryl. I know you pretty well, but I do continue to learn more about you. 2 odd facts. One, you've never worn a vest. That's just sort of odd. The second is that you hate old movies. In fact, you once said that when you're watching a new movie and the character in the new movie is watching an old movie, you're like, oh, bullshit. No one watches old movies. That is a really strange take.
No, I didn't say no one watches old movies. I'm sure old, decrepit people enjoy old movies.
Jesus.
What I said was, if I'm watching a movie, and it happens a lot, or a TV show, where a character who's like teen.
Oh, he froze.
I'm like, fuck off. That you are obviously a movie maker who's written themselves as a character, basically. And you're the only person in your friend group who watches old movies.
I see.
That's what I said.
Maybe it's like those indie movies where it's like the characters are so interesting and unique and do things that are so contrary to the usual teenager. It's like, then you start watching.
Yeah, but then if you're in real life, and now that we're older, if you talk to a teenager, you're like, oh my God, you have nothing to offer. This is my audition for my new movie, Another Old Man Intern.
Starring the guy who hates vests.
Old Man Intern 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I feel like for Gen Zs, like their old movies are just TikToks from 2000.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're 5-minute long YouTube videos.
But that's a good point. Do you like now, not so
Mhm.
much for you, Gina, but Nick and Werner's similar age.
Mhm.
Like, and now those scenes where the guy's watching an old movie, is it going to be movies we grew up with?
Yeah,
Like, is it going to
yeah.
be he's watching an old movie and it's Ghostbusters, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh my
Back to the
god,
Future.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an old decrepit guy.
Oh, sad. So sad.
Wow, when you even made that joke, my references immediately, I was like, oh, he's gonna say like Anchorman or
Oh my
like
god.
like Dodgeball, and you were like Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. I was like, those are so old.
Yeah, Gina's Googling those right now. What is Ghostbusters?
What are you, Anchorman? What are you talking about?
For the
How is
sake of
that an old movie?
For the sake of the joke, I was like, he's gonna reference like something like old-ish, but yeah. Then I was thinking how literally the ones you mentioned could be old. I
The
swear,
sake of what? The sake of what movie? Or what joke? What joke was I making? I was talking about how I hate young people in movies watching old movies. That is no joke.
Oh man.
Have you
Anyway,
done any comedy out there yet, Daryl?
did a show in Penticton last night. That was all right.
Okay.
Had a really weird moment afterwards. I was selling my merch, and this woman comes up to me. I think she wasn't at the show. I think she walked into the place after the fact.
Uh-huh.
So I'm standing there selling bottle openers, as I do after shows.
Yep.
And this woman comes up to me and she goes, "Is this what you do at bars? You sell bottle openers?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Don't you realize you're pathetic?" And I was like, "What's happening right now? What is happening?" And then I
Jesus.
swear to God, she took my beer and downed it.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "This is the weirdest." And she was like young enough that if she was watching an old movie, I would hate her. But but she was like,
whoa.
but she
That's
was
crazy.
probably late 20s, early 30s,
That is wild.
gorgeous,
Mm.
carrying a tiny puppy in a pouch,
Oh, of course.
and so hammered that she drank my beer. And she
After
was like,
calling you pathetic.
yeah, and she tried to down it because she knew I was trying to get it from her. That's how drunk she was.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with people out there?
Cocaine. That's what's
Oh
wrong
my
with people
God.
out here.
That's
Cocaine.
wild.
Cocaine.
Wow.
I think she
Yeah.
was like hitting on you, maybe a little bit.
No, I think she was hammered. She actually, I was watching her. She went and called some guy over, and he's like, "Oh, this woman's calling me over." And then I could see him just going, and then he just walked away. I was like, "What did she say to that guy?" He wasn't even trying to sell magnets, for God's sakes.
She's like, "Come
Wow.
over here. You're pathetic."
You're worse than that guy. You probably don't even own a vest, you loser.
Wow, what a random piece
That's
of shit.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a weird ending to my evening last night.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's very bizarre.
Sold a lot of magnets though for
That's good.
bottle openers. Yeah, that was good. But there was 3 people waiting to buy when she did this, and I was like,
Jesus.
I don't understand what's happening here.
What?
Wow.
I'm just
Did
trying to make a living.
Did someone see and buy you a beer to make up for the one that she drank? Like,
No.
that's what I would have done if
Wow.
I. That's
No.
Mm.
No. And then she left me like the very bottom of the beer, and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, thank you."
You
Please.
finish it anyway. You're like, oh, still some left.
Yeah. I might get COVID.
Yeah.
but-
I'm not pathetic. You're pathetic. And then you just down the last little bit of beer.
Billy didn't left.
I assume
Such a weird, yeah.
that's so strange. I assume you didn't bring your clubs out there. So did you play with rental set or from a
No,
club?
they gave me rentals, and for my second round in a row, the rentals were Sim 2s.
Mm.
So I had a nice iron day, but a terrible. I can't hit their driver.
Got you.
Oh,
So yeah, I just it's not for me. That's
Mm.
2 tries with it now, and yeah, just the same thing as the last time. I had one good drive. It was like with the short par 4 that's like it says 315, but I think the tees are up today, so it was more like
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
270. I was like right in front of the green.
Wow.
So that was my one good drive of the day. That was
Okay.
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I played a little better, but I just couldn't. I'm still, it's just, I'm down at least, some strokes. I'm now under 100. I'm now
Mm.
back to mid 90s. So I'm getting back down.
Yeah.
But same thing, just one bad shot, and suddenly I'm making a triple 3 holes
Right.
in a row.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, we'll get there. We'll get
I would
there.
love to break 100. I just really want to.
How close have you come, Gina?
Pretty close, like 104.
Mm.
But it's hard. Like I'm not.
It's really
that-
hard. No, it's really hard. It might be the hardest.
100.
It might be one of the hardest ones to break.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
To make that leap.
To make that leap is, I think,
Yeah.
one of the hardest to do. Yeah. Yeah.
I light. I had a light
What just
going.
happened? Another flood? Oh,
Don't remind me.
are your
Oh
parents
my
still
God.
there?
I have a flood story. I had a light up here, and now it's okay. Good, now it's good. They left yesterday, and
To go
we
to
went.
Monty's wedding in Calgary?
Yeah, they had to get back. So we went to the townhouse I wanted to show them the place that we had moved into
Right.
that we now are no longer in, and it's just like down the street, right? So anyway, we go there and no work has been completed yet except for the plumbing.
Mm.
And they redid all the plumbing on the inside. That's what we know so far, but they still have to do the floors and the walls. And a few other things. So we go in, and my dad is like, "Can I use the bathroom here?" And I was like, "Oh, good question. Why don't we like flush the toilet just to make sure it like is working and that the plumber, got in."
Oh my God.
So we flushed the toilet and it's fine. And I was like, "Yeah, Dad, like go ahead."
Oh God.
We then proceed to go to the 3rd floor. So he's on the 4th floor because it's like this tall, skinny townhouse.
Mm.
So he's on the 4th floor. He pees. And my mom and I are down on the 3rd floor, and Jeff, and there's water coming out of the ceiling.
Oh no.
Actually, not water at this
Right.
point. It's,
Oh no.
and it was so funny. My dad comes down. He's like whistling, like that's what he does when he's happy. And he just like walks in the room, and we're just all like stone faced, like just pointing up at this like dripping ceiling. My mom, we didn't hear it flush, so we didn't know at that point, like, is it from the tank? Is it from like the pipe before? Is it like, what is it from? And then my dad's like, "Oh yeah, it must be the wax seal around the toilet." And then my mom goes, "So it means it's flushed." And like that's flush liquid. And my dad goes, "Yeah, it's just the wax around the toilet that seals and my mom says, "So it's what was flushed." Like, and she just keeps repeating that. And then he's like, "Yeah, it's what I flushed." and then Jeff and I were just like, "Why is nothing working?" Like the plumbing is the one thing. So it's the one thing that's supposed to be done. So it's just someone jostled the toilet, and like truly just the sealant on the toilet got like disconnected or whatever the hell. But I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Oh my God.
I thought you were gonna say your father came downstairs and the 3 of you were just covered in urine.
We were standing next to it. Like,
oh God. That's awful.
But it was, we like laughed. Like at that point, it's just so funny.
Wow. Oh my God. Well, good on you for laughing. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's wild.
The joke for the rest of the trip was that Dad pees on the floors. That's all we could. Had to keep bringing it up.
How old is your dad?
He is about 16.
4 years younger than me. Oh no. He's in his early 40s. Okay. Early. Okay.
Mid-60s. He's
All
great.
right.
Very
That's
funny.
respectable.
Mhm.
I have some news. I just got back
Yeah.
from my first ever golf fitting
Awesome.
for
Oh,
irons.
how did it go?
It went well, but I have a big, difficult decision on my hands.
Okay.
So this was an iron fitting only. I warmed up. He looked at some of my stats. He selected some of the irons that he wanted me to hit. So it was like there was a Strixon, there was a TaylorMade, there was a Titleist, there was a Cobra, and there was a Ping. So not the top line. These weren't like blades or anything. These were like just below. So it wasn't like, for example, it wasn't the Titleist T100s, which are like the pro clubs. It was the Titleist T200s. And so all the clubs that I hit were basically in that realm. And so I hit 8 shots of a 7-iron of each of those. And then he just compared and overlaid all of the stats on top of each other, all the disbursement, where I was hitting, where my misses were, all of that stuff. And it was only an hour-long fitting. I was drenched in sweat. It was a lot, like, because when you're just swinging, I'm not swinging out of my shoes, but just over and over and over and over without sort of any breaks. It was a lot, but I knew I needed to cram all this in. I wanted to get all the stats. And I told him also that I'm considering the Tacoma clubs, which, as we've talked about, are direct to consumer.
Right.
You can't hit them. You can't try them out. Either just build them and buy them or don't. So I told him I was considering those, and he was sort of like, okay, well, we don't have those here. We can't really try them out, but I can give you your stats and you can hope. So the club that I hit the best was the Titleist T200s. And I right now hit my 7-iron about 150, and I could max out at about 155, and I was hitting it 185. Like the exact regular normal swing that I have, and it was just exploding off of these, and it was landing at 177 and stopping at 185 every single time, and it was crazy with like a baby draw, and it was spectacular. And even misses were going like 160, 165. It was pretty incredible. And we tried some different shafts, and it turns out I don't need anything stiff. I don't need anything crazy. My swing right now is just pretty much right off the rack. And I'd probably be good to go. But here's my dilemma. I could go with the Tacoma clubs that I've never hit, and I could get the same iron, so 4-through pitching wedge and 2 additional wedges for about 1,100 Canadian. Okay. Or I can go with these clubs that I've been fitted for and hit spectacularly for twice that amount. So the phone lines are open. If anyone wants to phone in and chime in, we're going to be on the air for the next half an hour.
Wow, that is a dilemma.
And I literally just finished and walked right home to do this podcast, so I haven't had time really. So we're processing this in real time, and I don't know what to do. And bear in mind, I've not spent any money on irons in 25 years, so it's not like I'm necessarily balking at that's a lot of money, but it's, but I feel like,
and you do need a new car.
And I do need a new car. Yeah, that's true too. So it's like when I got home and Amy said, so what are you going to do? I was like, I legitimately don't know. I legitimately don't know how I would lean on this, because do you go with the trusted brand that you've hit, that are tried and true, and are going to be good, that you can now confidently buy those clubs and then go to a course or go to a simulator and be like, I've tried these are fitted for me? Or do I go with an unknown brand that's new, not very well known, for half the price and get 2 extra clubs?
Here's my question though. Say, because look, we talked about this many times.
Yeah.
On the driving range, I'm a 3 handicap.
Very true.
What happens if you get those $2,200 clubs on the course and suddenly you're not hitting them well, and now you hate them?
Yep, exactly.
But the same thing could go with $1,100 clubs though. So I mean, I'm no help.
I think $1,100 is a lot of money to spend on clubs that you've never tried, and you're like so pumped about these ones that you have tried. And while yes, it's double the amount, spending $1,100 when you have a tried and true set just like waiting for you. I would go with the more expensive ones. You're gonna have them forever.
Yeah, that's true, as I've certainly proved with my existing set of irons. Like I can use a set of irons for 2.5 decades.
You
I
could
think the
also
crazy.
sell them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Carol.
No. Go ahead, Gina.
Well, you could sell them if you end up hating them, which I think is the odds are you won't.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You could always sell them for probably $1,100.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah.
What were you going to say,
I
Daryl?
was gonna say I think I can't believe we didn't even touch on this. You came home to IME and said I'm gonna buy either $1,100 or $2,200 golf clubs, and that woman who lived in a hut in the Philippines without plumbing went, "Which one are you gonna get?" I mean, that is the most mind-blowing thing I've ever. If I came home to my wife who came from a very well-to-do farming family, she would have been like, "You can get the fuck out of this house right now." But Ivy's like, "That is more money than my whole village made in a year." Which are you gonna get? Which are you gonna get?
It is.
I can't wait to tell the other
dilemma.
villagers. I can't wait to tell the other villagers.
Nick's like, this is the biggest decision I've
ever made. I don't make a lot of big decisions. I don't have
You're not going to believe
responsibilities.
this, all my cousins. Nick could either feed us for a year, or he could get these new golf clubs. Isn't that wonderful?
That he can only use 6 months of the year. Yeah.
Nick could bring clean water to our village for the first time ever.
I mean, well, Jesus. Okay, I'm going on the Tacoma site right now. I'm ordering them, for God's sake.
No. Get the other ones, for Christ's sakes. You can afford them. Get them.
That's a very good point, though. I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
No,
no.
It's funny because I just tried to make that funny, but I was just like, it's amazing that Amy was like, "Which ones are you gonna get?" Like,
well,
this. Like, what are you doing?
She knows, though, that this is insights into our relationship that I probably shouldn't share, but she knows that I can be influenced strongly by others' opinions. And she's always wanting me to have my own opinion and make my own decision. So she told me she knows what I should do. She's just not telling me.
Was she packing a suitcase as she said this to you?
I don't know. Are you packing a suitcase as you're saying this to me?
Yo, that is a good partner move.
I know.
I know. That is my point. That is amazing.
Yeah. It's incredible.
She's right. Like, if you tap into how you like, I'm very feeling oriented. How did you feel with clubs? Like, if it lit you up, if you felt like things were aligned and it feels right, I would go with it.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? All the cleaning ladies are right outside and they're all Filipino, and I'm sitting here talking about your Filipino.
Oh man.
Oh, your bed's not getting made tonight, Daryl. Oh boy.
I don't trust me. I don't let cleaning people into my room once I'm in it. That's dirty for a week. I don't care.
Is that true?
Yeah. I feel bad because that's their hours, right? They need to be here.
Right.
But I just get weirded out knowing someone's been in my room.
Interesting. All right.
Plus, a weird thing happened is Diane, we were in Alberta together for Thanksgiving, and then Diane flew back to Toronto, and then I flew to Kelowna, and Diane completely forgot her wallet.
Damn.
So now I have her wallet, and I'm like, I can't. Not that I think the cleaning ladies are going to come steal anything, but I'm like, I just feel I need to protect that wallet pretty closely. You know what I'm saying? And if a new set of irons were to get bought with that credit card, how can I even explain that?
Exactly.
I don't like having my room clean because it seems so wasteful a lot of the time. Not to be all like high and mighty, but it does feel like a waste to have your room cleaned every day when it's just you in it.
Yeah, but like I said, like a lot of times I think those hours, they're dependent on having things to do. I think they might get sent home if there's nothing left to do. So I feel bad that I don't.
Oh, like they'll make less money in a day?
Ask them. Somebody told me that. But I'm not. Yeah, excuse me. Can you come in here? I have a question for this podcast.
Can you describe your payment structure? Thanks.
and vests. What do you think about vests? Also, my friend here is going to buy either $1,100 golf clubs or $1,200. What do you think is the better option?
And if they don't speak English, we'll just get Amy to translate. So
Yeah, there we go.
now I'm getting dirty looks. She has no idea what we're talking about.
I think we're pushing it with her.
Yeah, she is a saint.
Yes, yeah, a smart saint. That's true. Well, okay, so that's I've yet to make a decision, but that's the update on the fitting.
I say go with the $2,000 ones. What were they? Titleist or Titleist.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing that you got kind of like a clear answer, even though you're still a little confused, but at least there was a noticeable difference. If you just walked away and it was kind of like a similar kind of experience, then you'd really not know what to do.
No, I noticed a big difference pretty much between every club. And then when you can actually visualize it, you can see the dispersion rates and you can see the spin rates and you can see how high you're hitting certain clubs. Or it's even, I didn't even realize that they can show you on each shot where you're making contact on the club face. So like where your misses are, where you're hitting on the heel or off the toe, whatever. But yeah, it was a really cool experience. I've never had that done before. So it was super, super cool. And then testing out the different shafts and like, testing out stiff shafts that are heavy or with, I was like, I couldn't really hit them. It felt like work. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like the feel of this. And he was like, okay, then we'll just move on. So, and I actually appreciated, because this was at Modern Golf downtown. He looked into the Tacoma stuff and he was like looking through all their stats and stuff like that. Like he would get no money if I decide to buy those, right? But Modern Golf will make money if I decide to buy the T200s through Modern Golf. So he actually went above and beyond and was like, look, if these are the clubs you're interested in, you should look at this shaft and you should ask them to do this in the setup and that in the setup. So yeah.
I see. You walked away with knowledge that you could apply to the Tacomas.
Yes, exactly. If I wanted to buy them, I could buy them. I could go online right now and say these specs, but I did look for some insights. This is going to be, I hope Tacoma isn't listening, but I asked a former guest, a golf pro, who shall remain nameless, and he asked around about Tacoma, and he said customer service and quality control is something to be desired with a new company who's just getting into the golf game, which doesn't, fill me with a lot of confidence. Quality control on irons are not,
problems. And you want like good service.
So anyway, first, obviously.
Let me ask this question. Can Gina just give them pretend they're her measurements and see what shows up?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a set of Tacoma irons with GLP engraved on the back of every iron.
Thank you for everything you do for golf, Gina.
Yeah, that's right.
That would be amazing. Could it somehow get me like a really impressive handicap? Because you're great, Nick, and then I can coast off of that. Like people think I'm amazing.
I've never seen a 7 handicap who can't break 100. That's amazing. That's incredible.
How does she do it?
How does she do it?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's our golf updates. I assume
those are good. Good updates.
Anything upcoming?
Not golf related. No, I'm hoping to still get out. It's just been a busy time. But I don't know. Like I think there's some good simulators and stuff out there that people are more and more doing that as a social outing. Yeah. So I think something like that, like taking my friends that aren't even in golf, like during the winter and going and getting a few drinks and hitting balls would be super fun and get them more comfortable hitting also.
Because it's low stakes, right? There's nothing on, you're not keeping score. You're not intimidated by this 400-yard long par 4, whatever. It's just, it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, in Alberta, there's at Harmony, there's this incredible place. Why can't I remember the name of it now? Oh, I did a feature on it. We're hitting like during a snowstorm. It was so fun, and it was all covered and heated, drinks and food and everything, and we were hitting into like this swirling snow.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty surreal.
It was in Calgary?
In Calgary, just on the outskirts. I think it's still considered Calgary, but it's like half an hour out of it.
Was it the Fuck Trudeau Golf Dome and simulator?
Yeah, it was just shaped like a noose, and you hit. Cochrane, and it was said
And the
fuck your
first,
goat.
and the second, and the
But-
third.
And then it also had a noose next to it, and I was like, "Oh, murder now? Okay, cool,
Wow,
cool,
yeah,
cool."
yeah. I can't believe he didn't want to talk to those people when they
Yeah.
were in Ottawa,
So strange.
occupying Ottawa. That's crazy.
Ugh.
The news
Yeah.
people. You're saying he
Sure.
didn't want to come out and talk to them. Okay.
Good
What a
times.
country.
Any more golf
What do
planned,
you guys,
Daryl, on this
what do you
trip?
guys think about Israel? And never mind.
Yeah, no. Just no.
No, I think that's my last round for the year. I get back in a couple
Yeah.
of days to Toronto, and then I got a bunch of work to do before we go to the UK for 5 weeks.
Right.
5 weeks?
So
Wow.
yeah, well, sorry, the UK and Ireland. I should say that because if there's any Irish listeners, I don't want them being upset. But yeah, so I gotta get that ready, and
Says the guy who just wanted to bring up Israel and
I didn't want to bring it up at all. I was trying to see how awkward you would get.
I'm sweating. Definitely sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's probably my last round.
Okay.
So I think my last 3 or 4 rounds were free. So that was a good end to the year. I
that's
feel
pretty
like
good.
Gina or something.
Yeah, Gina, do you know
Uh,
people pay for golf?
No, does it cost money?
Is this what it feels like to be pretty? I feel so pretty now.
I feel like if we all shared each other's identity and we just became one superhuman, like we'd get free golf, we'd be good at golf.
We get free clothes all the time.
Free clothes.
Would be really funny.
We'd be very funny,
Mhm,
and
yeah.
we get to be in England and Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like my hair game would be a lot better too.
I don't know if he's
I
talking
know
about
whose
me or
hair-
you, Gina, but
I know. No offense, Nick, but
that's
it probably wasn't you.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know which hairstyle I'm going with if we combine all 3 of us.
We would just be one super volunteer. That's just
I'll do everything.
I would have a home to live in. Imagine.
Oh no.
Not really.
yeah. Hell of an idea. I think that's good. That was a fun episode.
It was very.
Was it?
Without
You
monsters.
sound surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just, you never know. It's I don't know if we've ever
Yeah.
had this exact dynamic before, just the 3 of us.
No.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Wow, it really works.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on.
Something about this works. Not someone's. I wouldn't know. We're Monty.
Yeah.
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 We can't
Thanks,
really-
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Thanks
go,
for listening.
I'm gonna go apologize to the maids now.
Yeah. Thanks, Errol.
Yeah.
Committed hate crime.
Mhm.
Good luck. I hope no one pees in your toilet anymore, Gina.
Oh, I hope when someone does, it doesn't sprinkle on the floor below. That's all I ask for.
That would be
That's
great.
all. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would be good though if maybe you put some like lights behind it. It's like a little nice, it's a little show.
Just a little sparkle.
Yeah.
Okay.
People were like, "What is this little water thing you have going on, Gina?"
What
And
is
you're
this
like,
water feature?
Just it's just a little display I cooked up.
Whipped it up. Okay, keep it in mind.
Who
Thank-
makes that? Dead urine. Dead urine makes it.
To do it.
Urine.
Dead urine. A little company called Dead Urine.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next week. Hey, we're done the front 9 of this season 4. That's great. It's
Woo!
amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that. At the turn.
Mhm.
Nice.
Daryl, enjoy your trip. Gina, enjoy your life of free things.
will.
And
Try.
we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, good luck with your decision, Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah, let us know next week.
Yeah.
will.
let's-
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
That was what the late Henry Longhurst used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance.